Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am your host, the connoisseur of nothing, expert in none, and opinionated on most. And today, I got a long-standing review here. The video may not be too long, but this gun is a gun that I've had for a little bit of time now. I got this gun back in August, circa 2021, and it is currently March, circa 2022. So I've gotten a chance to spend some time with this gun. I shoot this gun more than I shoot any other gun. It's not even close. Usually when I go shoot, this is what I'm going to go shoot. Shoot this more than any of my pistols, mechanics, my Glocks, either one of my ARs, and my other two AKs. I shoot this one more than all of them. So we'll talk a little bit about, what I think about this after having it for such time, and modifications I've made to it since you guys have last seen it. And let's just start from the basics. So, for those who may not know what this is a Zastava M92 pistol. This is produced by Zastava Arms, a long, historic, prestigious gun manufacturer out of what is known today as Serbia, once known as Yugoslavia. They're a very popular gun manufacturer here in the United States. They used to be imported by Century Arms, but that didn't always go as well as they had hoped. So they ultimately opened up shop here in the United States, and they do their own importation and modifications to the firearms for M92 compliance. This being a pistol does not need to serve or due diligence to any sort of M92 compliance. So this is straight out of factory Serbia, sent over to here. So, and again, this is a pistol brace. This is not a stock. If you guys would like to know more about the difference between pistol braces, pistols, stocks, rifles, and SBRs, I'll do a video on that. Just so y'all know, this magazine is empty. This chamber is clear. Magazine is in for aesthetic. This is a Bulgarian 30-round mag. I like to look at the Bulgarian mags. I just got these from Optics Planet the other day. Had a little issue with them. We'll get to that. So let's just go over what's on here now. What's actually on the gun now. So I ended up replacing the breakout with this Manticore Arms. I think it's called the Night Break. It shouldn't be called the Night Break, but it's called the Night Break. Maybe it works fantastic on AR-15s and rifles, but for the M92, shouldn't nothing be named Night on this. This makes this gun fire-breathing dragon, even more so than what the booster did, which I thought that fireball was pretty big. This is crazy. This makes this gun insanely loud, and it makes the fireball insanely big. It is a huge head turner at the range. It's insanely fun to shoot. It's obnoxiously fun to shoot, but you do not want to shoot this at nighttime. Not if you want to have any sort of night vision. You're going to get blinded, you know. And I'm not even talking about night vision optics. I'm just talking about, you wake up in the middle of the night, you got to go take a pee, and you don't need to turn on no lights. You can just see everything because your eyes are accustomed to the dark. You shoot this thing off in the dark, your eyes are no longer accustomed to the dark. But yeah, switch that out for the booster. It's louder, fireball's bigger, makes it a lot cooler. But all the unburnt gunpowder does just shoot everywhere. So you'll have unburnt gunpowder everywhere whenever you're shooting this thing. Currently, I do still have this hollow sun optic on here, but that will be changing in the near future. I got just a few more modifications I'll be making to this before this is deemed done and perfect. I also went ahead and switched out this pistol grip. Initially, I had immediately switched out the factory grip for the US palm grip because I had seen the factory grip and pictures and videos, and I was like, that doesn't look very, very grippy, for lack of a better term. So I went ahead and got the US palm grip, and the US palm grip worked fine. But one of the things that one of the issues I did run into was it was kind of painful to shoot. Like this part of your knuckle would end up brushing up against the bottom of the receiver, and it would just hurt just a little bit. Nothing to cry about, nothing to write home about, but I just wanted to try something different. And I seen these Hogue overmold grips, and I like the look of them, and the feel of it is amazing. It is amazing. I might put this on my all black M72. I might get one for there. Lastly, before I had the SB Tactical 1913 brace that looks pretty much like this, but this is actually the CNC Warrior brace, and I got this one to directly thread straight into the M92. They got one that is 1913, so that you could just put it onto the pick rail that was originally came from the factory on here. That'll work too, but I wanted something just a little bit more cleaner, a cleaner look on the hair. And I knew that once I put this on here, this wasn't coming off of here, so I wasn't so worried about bouncing a brace from pistol to pistol to pistol. I knew it was going to be on here, set, forget, done. Bada bing, bada boom. I did go ahead and wrap this part of the brace, because this brace is aluminum. I did go ahead and wrap it with some paracord, at least for temporary purposes. Yesterday, it was insanely cold. I live here in southwestern Pennsylvania. We got hit with a bunch of snow. Got hit with about 4 inches. And then it was just super cold and super windy yesterday. So I went ahead and wrapped that up just so that, when it's up against the skin on my arm, it doesn't freeze me, right? So, yeah, that's where it stands today. CNC Warrior / Bone Steel pistol brace, Hogue overmold grip, Hollow Sun. Which one is this? This is the Hollow Sun 407A3 is what the serial number says. Night break. Now, I got some changes coming. I'm going to be switching this out, the handguard and the gas tube, and I'm also going to be switching this out for something that I think is pretty snazzy, pretty cool. I think you guys will like it. Can't wait for it to come in. I've been waiting for the order to be fulfilled for about 3 weeks now. Yeah. So I had to wait forever for it to get back in stock. It finally came in stock. I had just seen it. Well, I'll get to that story once it actually comes in. Latest modifications I made. Anybody who's into AKs, one of the main aesthetic modifications you can do is magazines. So normally I just have the steel and the zastava black polymer zastava mags, and I got some metal mags, and I got these metal Korean mags, these KCI USA mags. I remember when I first was looking into getting an AK, there were some people saying they had bad experiences with these KCI mags. I have about 8 or 9 of them now. I haven't had a single issue, and I take them out shooting all the time. So, and I haven't had one issue with them. This was a little 20 rounder. This is loaded. This is my bump in the night gun. Even though I just said that you'll get blinded by the night break, I ain't gonna need but 1 or 2 shots anyways. You get hit with this. So got this little 20 rounder. This makes this a nice small setup. Boom. Doesn't stick out much further than a pistol grip, so it conceals very well, when within my backpack that I use. And got these ones. Now, one of the things I will say, so with AKs, there's always different tolerances from gun to gun, right? So sometimes some mags will be a lot looser in some guns than others. And one of the things I noticed was with this M92, it holds any mag I put in it super tight, like no wobble at all. And because I noticed the difference from my M70s versus this when I first got it. It's loosened up a little bit, so more mags can fit in and out. But I did have an issue with these mags when I first got them. Now I don't have that issue anymore, as you can see. Boom, no problem. Click, boom. Still a little bit tight coming out. I could shave it down a little more, but I'm just gonna live with it for now. I do have one that I have not shaved yet. And I did take this out to the range with me yesterday just to verify that it will still work. So let me show you. Boom. Just as I would do the last one. Can't torque it down anymore. It's going to stay here. It doesn't click all the way in. Let me get that out. Oh, there you go. So it's real tight. I'll show you what the issue is. I had the same issue with this US Palm Mag, same issue when it came in, but I went ahead, fixed it, click send. This one I still could shave down a little bit more. I'll probably need to hit this one with a file, but I figure it'll also just clean itself out with time. So what is the issue? Or what was the issue? So I know my lighting's not that great right now. I can't find my ring light, but on this part, this bottom part of the mag, you just got to shave it down. You just got to take a knife, shave down a little bit. This one hasn't been shaved any. If you could tell the difference, it still even has the little ridge in the middle from whenever they mold the plastic around them. And just so people know, these are steel reinforced. You don't see the steel up front. You don't see the steel in the rear. But there are steel components that are molded within the magazine themselves. So these are steel reinforced magazines, which, let me just double check that. I have my little Olac Baton. This is my everyday carry magazine, or everyday carry flashlight. And I feel a little pull, or I might just be the follower. I don't know. But yeah, I can feel a little pull with the magazine. I mean, with the magnet. But yeah, you just got to file down that rear tab, and not file it this way. Go underneath, and I just use a knife and I just scraped. When you use the knife and you just scrape, it keeps it very smooth, so you won't need to like sand it down. File will probably have it looking a little rough. The only reason why I would need to file down this US Palm one is because it does have this metal reinforcement sticking out. So I would need to shave that down. I won't really be able to do that with a knife. But yeah. Oh, and I also got the this 40 rounder. This 40 rounder, no issues at all. It clicked right in. This one's actually just a little bit loose. Like, this is like the only magazine I have that has a little bit of wobble in it. And when I put it inside of my my M70s, it's super loose. This is crazy. So I'm debating on if with this one I haven't shaved yet. I'm debating if I'm gonna just leave it how it is, because it's this being tight in this makes this one the only tight fitting magazine in my M70s. All the rest of them are a little bit loose, a little bit of wobble. Nothing that's going to affect the reliability of the firearm, but yeah. So I'll probably will shave it down just so I can have it fit snug in here too. But yeah, now, sorry, I moved my camera a little bit. So yeah, that's the outside. As far as the inside, so around, I think it was around about August, September, news that came out that there was going to be some restrictions on Russian ammo being brought into the United States of America. And when I had seen that, I immediately went online and I purchased 2 cases of surplus ammo. What is it? M67, I think it's called. I think it's M67. It's a brass cased ammo. No metal, no steel in it at all. So you could use that at indoor range and all that. But I've been shooting corrosive ammo in this thing. That's all I've been shooting since then, because I got those 2 cases. And I do have a little bit of rusting and pitting here on the I guess bolt carrier group, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. The bore is still fine, because this barrel is chrome lined, so it is still fine. Gas tube is fine. I checked all that. I usually clean them out in between times I go to the range. It's a little bit of surface rust, but it's never nothing too bad. Now, yesterday when I got back, I cleaned it thoroughly just because I am tired of seeing a little bit of rust, even though it is only a little bit. I am tired of seeing it. One of the things that I've been thinking about doing to this was taking some brown nose alumihide. I do like the stainless looking steel part of this. I don't think it is stainless steel though. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having that rusting that I'm getting. But I do like the silver bolt. I do like that. So I'm thinking about maybe getting the clear brown nose alumihide. I'll just clean this off real good, degrease it, put that on it, maybe throw it in the oven, let it cook, and I'll call it a day. And I think that's going to prevent any further, rusting here on the bolt carrier group. I'm not really too worried about the gas tube. Even if the gas tube does rust out, it's just a damn gas tube. You can switch that out fine. And the barrel hasn't no sign at all. Like I said, chrome line barrel, so it's good. I do make sure I lube it up, I grease it up after I do clean it, because you do got to clean it with water. Whenever you shoot corrosive ammo, you can't just clean it with bore solvents, because it doesn't actually dissolve the corrosive salts that are released whenever the beard and primer is ignited. So yeah, M92, great pistol, loud as all hell, very fun to shoot, not very practical. I think if you really want this to be a bump and a night gun and not cause damage to yourself in the process of causing damage to another, you'll probably want to look at investing in a suppressor. That will go ahead and suppress not only the fireball, but also bring that noise down, bring those dBs down to something that's a bit more manageable. In the event the worst does happen, you do have to defend yourself. We don't want that to happen, but you want to be prepared just in case it ever does. And that's why we do these things. That's why we are advocates for being protective of our lives, our family, our friends, our fellow countrymen. It's important that we have these things. God made man. What was his name? John Colt or Sam Colt, whatever the hell his name was. He made man equal whenever he made the peacekeeper. And it was called the peacekeeper for a reason. It had a purpose. It was to keep the peace. So that's what I got for you guys today. Oh, that last accessory. It's not on it right now because I took it off when I was cleaning it. But I do got a Vickers Blue Force Gear Vickers Tactical. Why is it slipping my mind right now? Sling. Yeah, I got a Blue Force Gear Tactical Sling. But I go ahead and put on there that other side of the CNC brace. I got the left hand folding one because I wanted to come on this side of the receiver. I don't have no optics mount here. Optics mounts on the top, and I wanted clearance on this side of the gun. So it folds over here to the left. So I have a QD mount over here to the right, and the 92s have this this little small sling loop right here. And for the Blue Force Gear Tactical Slings, they have a AK sling option or AK sling piece that you put on, and it's basically like a U-notch, where it's just a piece of polymer coated steel wire with little balls on the end. You drop the ball in, lock it in, bang, you're done. So I like that. It's a very as is, it's a very nice setup, and I would deem this perfect. I would deem this good to go, but I do have a few other modifications I'm going to make that's going to make this oh so sexy. Yes, sir. So that's all. If you got any comments, please let me know. If you have anything good, bad, and different to say about the M92, let me know. If you just want to have a conversation about guns or M92, I am thinking about getting the M85. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it, but I've bought enough stuff and spent enough expensive right now. I need to chill out for a little bit, chill out for a little bit. Let some money stack up before I blow another grand on another M85. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. And thank y'all for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And we are out. Peace.